I'm Amy Gibson, welcome to Wigscape, and we're going to cover wig reimbursement or wig insurance. You know, there's some key things to cover here because when we're in a medical situation and we're more emotionally attached, sometimes things fall through the cracks, right? And this is an important subject. You've been paying up on this insurance, get what's due you. But there are certain things that will help you make this process a little bit easier. Does wig insurance always cover wig? No, a lot of them don't. I mean, I spoke with the Senate years ago about this and didn't make a dent. Some of them will cover $300, some of them will cover 50%, 60%, some cover 90%. It depends what your benefits are. Most people have no idea what's in their policy. So when this first happens, it's a good thing to, if you don't have a copy of your policy, then request one. When you're calling up to ask about your insurance, it's called a cranial prosthetic, or cranial prostheses is the word for wig, okay? But they go by cranial prosthetic or cranial prostheses. I want you to ask them how much you're covered for, but I want you to also write down the representative's name, what time you spoke to them, and the amount they told you. And make sure that you keep this in a file, because there's a lot going on right now when you're going through medical stuff, and I want you to be sure that you have everything filed away, so if you need it later, you can prove that you did speak to someone. What this does is it gives you an idea of how much you're going to have to spend. The other thing you want to do is, when you get a copy of your prescription from your doctor for a cranial prosthetic, which is what you're going to need to get reimbursed from them, make sure you have the doctor put down the diagnosis code. Sometimes it's A2782, sometimes it's C1.53. They change them continuously, and depending on if you have thyroid hair loss or hormonal hair loss or cancer hair loss or alopecia, they're all different codes. So it's very important not to just get a prescription, to make sure that the front office, and they write like 100 of these a day, so don't feel uncomfortable like you're putting them out or anything. They do this all day long. So have your oncologist or the front desk write down something called the CPT code, or the diagnosis code, right on the prescription. You're going to send a copy of that with a copy of your insurance card when you go to get reimbursed. Now, when you go to get a wig from a wig shop, some will not put all the information down. The most important thing that insurance company is going to need to see on that receipt is that company's tax ID. Very, very important. If they have an MPI number or a durable medical number, make sure they put that on the receipt. Make sure you ask for those things, because when you call back later, people are busy, they forget. Get everything you need at one time. So you're going to get a prescription from your doctor with the CPT code. When you go to buy your wig, by this time you would have checked with your insurance company and know the amount you can spend. When you buy the wig, you're going to make sure you ask them to please put their tax ID number, and if they have their durable medical number on there or the NPI number, please ask for it. It's very important. So then when you send that receipt in with the prescription that has the CPT code, that's it. The next thing to do is, when you send it in, make sure you send it in certified with a return receipt. Sometimes truly things get backlogged or lost, and you want to make sure you stay on top of it. So once you send it in certified, wait about a week, call them, see if they've received it. Make sure you mark the name of the person down on a piece of paper that you were spoken to, the time, the date. If they haven't received it, you want to follow up in a couple of days, and if not, then you want to resend everything to them. You want to stay on top of it. Again, you've been paying into this insurance, make sure you get what's due you. If I've missed something, if you want to know about anything else, you can certainly write me at hello@wigscape.com. Okay, I'm Amy Gibson. I hope this helped.